Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to some more Dominion 6. Last time we did M.A. Earlier, and it was like one of the most peaceful, simple games we've ever done. Who would have thought? We got to summon some void monsters, eldritch horrors, but we didn't even need them. They were just like pets, really. Right, so we're gonna move on. And roll up another one, because we have a lot of nations still to get to. Many, because I keep adding more. If it wasn't for that, I mean, if we had just done this project with all the vanilla nations, we'd be pretty much close to being done. But we're not. So let's roll. 246. It's going to be one of the newer ones I just added. EA Lentia Shark Cult. Sounds like another water nation. Okay. And we'll just check real quick that Gem Gen is enabled. I have to do this every time now. Yep, it's there. Good. Alright. Let's play on... let's play on Edwin. I'm gonna do an Edwin game. I don't remember what number this is. 70... I really have no idea. It's not 73. It's not 74. 75. EA. Edwin is 180. So, 8 would be a little large. 9? Yeah, 9 is 20 per. Okay, and we are Lentia Shark Cult. Ichthyids. Okay. Alright. I mean, we ended up with 2 water nations in a row here, but sure. This will be quite a bit different than the last one, I imagine. So we're a nation of Ichthyids. Usually just garbage, scum, chaff, aquatic units. Laughable aquatic units. So we have amphibious infantry and sacred shark shifters. We get access to water, earth, nature, and some air and astral. Okay. We have moderate priests, standard forts. Pretty simple. Pretty simple nation. Scale is scouts. Amphibious, stealthy 55. Good. Scale is commander. Also stealthy, 50 leadership. Okay. Ichthyid lore terrain restrictions. Not stealthy, 100 leadership. Standard military commander. Okay. Shark cult commander, 100 leadership. But also gets berserker and is sacred. Oh. They wear shark skin armor. Look at this sprite. It's an Ichthyid wearing like a shark corpse. They even leave the head on it. Like, it's crazy. They have the ferocity of a shark shifter, but can't transform into a were shark. Sure. Fish shaman. Level 1 priest. And then water or nature. Dang, so close to moss body here. Yeah. It's a level 1 priest. Can research. 7. You know. Shark aspects. Bit pricier here. They have a level 2 priest. And then here you go. Level 1 water or level 1 nature. Twice. So you get 2 nature, 2 waters, and then moss body casters. I like E. This will probably be the main thing we make for a while. You also have animal awe 1. Tsunami Caller. Well, level 2 water, level 1 earth, level 1 holy, and then a 50% chance for another water or earth. Okay, so, I mean, some of these are going to be 2 water and 1 earth, which is fine. I guess it's always quickness spam, right? You can put quickness on a lot of things. The 3 waters, of course, get access to water elementals, wave warriors, falling frost, all the fun things. Underwater, of course, these guys will all be level 3 water, so that's good. And then the 2 earth guys, well, obviously, I mean, all the things we can do with 2 earth, which is basically 3 earth. Good, 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 good. Yeah. Pricey, though. 350 gold for that. Ichtiarch. Cap only. 3 water, 2 earth, 2 holy. Another water, earth, or nature. And a 10% for an air or earth. Very rare air access here. $150 leadership and 150 magic leadership. Expensive though, 550 gold and 4 recruitment points. We won't get many of these, but down the line in our capital, this will be what we make to guarantee, you know, 3 water, 2 earth. We also have in non-fort highlands and mountains stargazers, which are level 1 astral and a 30% for a second one. Okay. And then in all coastal provinces, we can get storm callers. Ah, here you go. 2 air, 1 water, 50% for another air or water. Dang. 3 air mages. Now, if they get 2 water, I believe that gives them access to a cross-path spell. Just, an evocation. No, okay, so they need 3 water, 1 air. So they would need a water booster, but then you get freezing mist, which is pretty dang good. It's like sort of the equivalent of fire cloud. But yeah, they would need water boosters to activate that. But even still, you know, getting 2 air is pretty nice. Some of them will have 3 air. So possibly Storm is on the table. I mean, that is kind of the whole point of the Storm in a Bottle item. Is to upcast 1 gem to upcast Storm and 1 to actually cast it. So yeah, any of those 3 air guys could just cast Storm. And then Summon Storm Power gives all of those guys either 3 or 4 air. And then we're raining down thunder. Okay, units. We have the Scaleless Warrior. 16 hit points is a good baseline. We like that. For size 3, that's nice. 3 protection, 11 defense, 8 MR, 12 morale. So, yeah, low... Very low protection, very low MR, low speed. They are stealthy. They have 14 piercing damage on the spears. But again, these are one-handed spears that they should be two-handed. Although they do have a shield. That's true, never mind. Yeah, it's a parry 4 shield. 15 protection. Not a bad little unit. Ictid Hunter, terrain restrictions. No shield, but a net. Yeah. I mean, if you can get, I don't know, Stone Skin or something, I guess. Or Wave Warriors, I suppose. That's 16 hit points. It will come in handy. Ictid Warrior terrain restrictions. Here we get 17 hit points, 13 protection, 9 defense, 8 MR, 12 morale. It's still very slow. 14 damage on their spears, and they do get the shields. So, yeah, again, like Wave Warriors or something. Or maybe eventually Army of Mist. Sure, sure, sure. Fish guard. Every Ictid warrior wishing to become a fish guard must hunt down a shark, kill it, and adorn his spear, shield, and cap with the teeth of the slain shark. 17 hit points, 13 protection, 11 defense, 8 MR, 12 morale, 6 speed. You have 15 damage on the spear. Right, so 1 higher damage, and 2 more defense, basically, is what you're looking at there. Or 3 extra gold, but a lot more recruitment points. But still, yeah, it's just better in every way. Not every way, but it's just an improvement. Shark Totemist. 17 hit points, 10 protection, 9 defense, 10 MR, 12 morale, 7 speed still, but they have Berserker plus 3 and dual wielding daggers. Which means that once they go Berserk, 13 protection, 6 defense, 16 attack, 17 damage. That's not quite how it works, though. Oh, yeah, that would be how it works, yeah. So, very painful. Very painful, especially, again, if you can just throw a nice buff on them. Be able to shred quite a lot of stuff. And then Shark Shifter, our sacred units. 17 hit points. 12 protection, 9 defense, 10 MR, 13 morale, 9 speed. They have Berserker plus 3. So you'd be looking at 15 protection, 6 defense, 16 damage on their daggers, or 17 damage, 16 attack. When a shark shifter is wounded, his shark hide melds with his body, transforming him into a fearsome were shark. Now, I would say, this is a recommendation to this person making these mods. I don't know how much extra work it is or anything like that, but having the overview available to you where you can like see all the summons and what they do and any like heroes, and also just give me the were shark so I can see the were shark without going into game and finding and getting a were shark or loading it into the mod inspector. Because then, to load into the mod inspector, I gotta go to the workshop page. I have to search for Lentia, which I misspell, and then you gotta... Then you have to look at the number, so we see the number, and then I gotta go to my folder and go and find the number. And it's this whole process just so I can see a were shark. Okay, I'm loading it into the mod inspector now. Then we go to EA. Yeah, I'll find it. EA Lentia. And yeah, okay. Hold on a second. Okay. So the were shark has 25 hit points. Size 4, 12 protection, 9 defense, 10 MR, 15 morale, 14 speed. It has a bite attack for 17 damage, 2 claw attacks for 15 damage, with still Berserker plus 3, and of course it's still Sacred. Whew, okay, so that means effectively these Sacreds have, 42 hit points, 12 protection across both forms. Which is really 15 protection. And can do quite a lot of damage. And yeah, just innate Berserker is pretty strong. It's basically like innate Blood Surge, really. Except for the whole protection defense thing that happens. What I would be Just curious to know is if Righteous Wrath triggers on the shape change. No. Okay. So Righteous Wrath does count for Nidavellir with their scars, soul scars mechanic, but no, for a shape change it doesn't. But Undying does count. So again, Undying is probably a strong option just to give us even more hit points. And then aside from that, it's probably just more our usual just killy stuff. I mean, you know, like defense, we're probably not going to be able to rely on much of that. Not with 6 defense, like it's just... These guys are going to get kind of hurt. But 15 protection and that much hit, you know, HP pool is going to be pretty big. So... yeah, I think we're probably going to be using a lot of Sacreds. I mean, we could use Fish Guards. We can throw them in there. To maybe tank some stuff. Once we get buffs, I mean, a lot of this stuff becomes more viable, but especially at the start, at least, the Sacreds are going to be damn strong. So, oh, we can take the Titan. Yep, that's a big boy. 420, but he comes with 2 water, 2 earth, 5 nature, 3... He's a level 3 priest. You don't see that often on Pretender. With a Fear Aura and Trample. Population Killer 200. Jesus. Yeah, so, you know, he's kind of an expander ready to go, I suppose. But 120 hit points is not phenomenally high. Right. You know, we could, perhaps, if we're just relying on Sacreds and our scales don't have to be that high, we could take an Awake or a Dormant Pretender. I suppose, if I really wanted to expand with this stuff. But it's... But usually I just want more Bless points or something for my Sacreds, and I like just more Working Man's Bless. So, you know how it be. You know how we do it. I think, so yeah, we're gonna need Death. We're gonna need... I'm probably leaning towards taking Solar Weapons again, because I just find it amusing and fun. Especially in EA, it's pretty good. So I guess we'll take the Archmage. So we gotta get this, we gotta get this, we'll take this, get this, and we'll get this, at the very least. We want pretty high Dominion to get a lot of Sacreds out. I think we do want kind of high, yeah, they're 25 recruitment points, 35 gold, so we'll take 2 order, no productivity. Maybe growth? So we're gonna have a lot of water provinces. Yeah, I guess. Our mages, I think we're gonna do... Yeah, there's the shark aspects. For Moss Body. This is 350 gold. It's kind of pricey. And then we gotta get a coastal lab at least going. Those are 250 gold. So maybe I'd rather take growth 2 rather than any magic scales. Or we'd rather just get more bless points, because if we look at what we got here, say we want Undying 3 at the very least. And we want solar weapons. And we want Blood Surge. Well, maybe I don't need Blood Surge. I mean, it's just kind of a kill more kind of thing. But maybe Enchanted Blood would just be better. And then, I don't know, maybe... The morale's pretty good, but it could be better. But they're Berserk, so they'll never rout in battle. So no, I don't think we care too much about that. Yeah, probably just more attack then, or more Undying, one of the two. Or am I going too shallow here with points? We didn't look at our national spells. Summon Piranha Sharks. Summons 9+ Piranha Sharks. Let's look at those. National only summons some. Still a big list. You gotta search for this Piranha Shark. 10 hit points, 1 protection, size 2, 11 defense at least. And they do have Berserker +3, and they're sacred. Well, 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 the game's over. I mean, they're still gonna die quite a bit, but Undying is pretty huge then. With Berserker active, they'll have 15 attack and 11 damage. And solar weapon effect. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think the game's kind of over at that, but why the fuck are they sacred? Giant Shark. Also sacred, of course. 60 hit points. Also berserking. Now keep in mind, these are all aquatic. So once we get onto land, and I think this one's going to be a bit different than the last game. I think we are going to have to do a lot more land stuff. So the shark is pretty monstrous underwater, especially with our bless. He's going to be biting for 27 damage. Have 9 protection and 60 hit points, plus Undying, whatever. So, yeah, and we get 5 plus of them. So, yeah, it's going to be for 3 gems. But again, it's aquatic. Giant Carp. So you get 1 Carp. Not sacred. Got 132 hit points, though. 10 protection. 6 defense. 16 speed. 18 morale. It has a swallow attack for 21 damage. And most importantly, it has a fear aura. Yeah, still aquatic. But yeah. Okay, so a lot of aquatic summons. So we will be masters of the sea. Alteration, we get Sharkkin Scarification. 2 fire. You get Dragon Sharkkin. Okay, so these are amphibious. 17 hit points. 8 protection. 9 defense with Berserker +3. They have a 2 claw attacks, a bite attack, fire flare attack. Length 2. 12 armor piercing fire damage. Okay. I mean, they're not super tanky or survivable or anything like that, but man, that's a lot of damage on a flank. And you get 7 plus for 6 gems. I didn't know we had fire mages. I'm gonna guess we don't have fire mages, because we're a water nation. Right, so pretender only, or... is there a different spell that's gonna give us a summon of something? No, I think it's probably gonna be pretender only. Interesting. Always interesting when you do stuff like that, but that is a nice spell that we may actually utilize eventually when our guy comes out. Evocation. Nothing. Construction. We can craft a lesser shark totem. 2 nature, 2 holy. Can awaken dragon shark heritage in shark aspects. Okay, I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. It enchants the local province. Not really any information. Awaken dragon shark heritage. Dragon shark. I don't know. Those other things we just looked at, the fire things, are dragon shark kin. It says they underwent a ritual scarification that has awakened their dragon shark ancestry. I don't know. We'll have to see. As for national items, we have the Trident of Shark Command. Gives shark attack at start of battle, which is like Howl, but for sharks. So, if you read this as just cast Howl at the start of every battle for free, that's pretty insane. Now, sharks can attack your own units, unlike Howl. But, yeah, it's still pretty good. Requires water 3. 12 water gems, but we'll probably be making some of those. It's pretty powerful for a level 3 item. Okay. Looks to be kind of about it, I would say. Still, 1 item's better than none. Enchantment, we have a whole lot of nothing. Thaumaturgy, whole lot of nothing. No blood and no divine. Okay. Well, God, I mean, considering we get those little shark, I mean, yeah, so we're gonna dominate the underwater no matter what. I could take more on dying. I guess we could dip into... I could even take sloth, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna need resources for shit. Why wouldn't I take sloth? There you go. That allows us to get Blood Surge and another Undying. We'll leave it at that. It's pretty strong for our little fishies. Shaddai. All praise Shaddai. We're playing with 9. So 50% more. We'll set it at 12. Yep. That's what we're going to do. Okay. So yes, our water selection is much less expansive this time. But Oh, why does this not connect? There's a river. Oh, I hate that they do this. Just like Riverlands. It's like, why can't we move armies along rivers? I guess it's like, well, see, that's the thing. It's like, I could maybe understand the argument of, okay, you can't move an entire army along a river, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just not feasible or for whatever reason. But, you know, you should be able to move, like, a scout along the river. But they can't differentiate the two due to the way this game's set up. So, it's just a bummer. Like, we'll have to... And we want some sort of coastal province anyways. So, I think we should work to take these two and then get back into the water here. We do have a throne right out the gate here. Unfortunately, it does block access to this section of the water. But, again, we're going to kind of dominate the water. So, I'm not overly concerned. For research, well, we certainly want piranha sharks, if nothing else. And this also gives us summon water power to do even more stuff. The great sharks are going to be pretty fantastic, but... do I want... do I want great sharks, or do I want to get the lesser shark totem and this trident of shark command? That's a question. Probably want that shark command, I think. That'll win a lot of more battles. So we're going to take Conjuration 2 and then go to Construction 3. There's a lot of things we probably want, but we'll take those two. We're going to Prophetize Buttocks and start making Sacreds. Again, we could have gone Sloth 2, probably. But since we have resources, I guess I'll spend them. And then for Mage... shit, it's expensive. Because we want a Tide Caller, but we may have to settle for just the Shark aspects. Or just to get things rolling, we may have to just pick the Fish Shaman for now. Not a whole lot of research there, but we'll get more money, don't you worry. Okay, so as soon as we get a guy with 2 water, we can start summoning sharks. Yeah, okay. Their speed 6. They're pretty damn slow compared to 9. We'll do something like that. You're going to cast Sermon of Courage, Divine Blessing, Water Death. Something like that. And we will attack... God, see, I don't play enough Underwater Nations to really know the difference between Amber Clan, Shark Tribe Tritons, or Triton Troopers. I think the Knights are like heavy cav, though, aren't they? Kalulus are kind of tricky, too. But we'll take on Kalulus. I didn't, okay, it's pretty close. Oh, there's the were shark form. Already took a chest wound and a never healing wound with profuse bleeding. Ouch. Already got diseased somehow. How does that happen? Okay. Well, outside of the disease that occurred and the double wound, I mean, yeah. You know, when you're fucking with Undyne and like large HP pools and multiple shifts, shape shifts, and stuff like that, recuperation does get to be more appealing. Yep, pretty painful. Amber clans are pretty strong. 17 protection, 17 damage. Okay. Did not respect your game enough, but we got him. Oh, and then the whole throne is Amber clans. All right, that's fine. Good, we got piranha sharks. Oh, Oceania is over here. We have a second water nation. We have Pangaea, Ermor, Mictlan, Zabalba, Machaca, Baratos, Oceania, us, and Geoland. Always gets thrown into the mix. Okay. There are piranha sharks. They are undisciplined. But yeah, I mean, they're gonna die. We really need to set them pretty far back. But yeah, it should be alright. So yeah, Oceania being right here makes it tricky to hop over to the next pond. We're going to have to go onto land. So all my fun aquatic tools and stuff aren't going to be of great value throughout this game. But that's alright, because our sacreds are still pretty good. Yeah, okay. Well, I probably set him too far back. But I guess that was for heavy cav, the knights coming in. We do get 3 water gems per turn. Voice of Tiamat's kind of far away, just for the benefit of the handful of water spots we have. I mean, we are going to want to go to war with Oceania and kill him. But we'll probably take our first throne here before that. Just slaughter everything. Sharks didn't get a single kill somehow, but they did die. Yeah, I mean, they don't have tremendous damage. How is this? This is connected. Okay, good, yeah. Oh, that's land, technically. Okay. Baratos is right here as well. I'm really hoping for just a second water throne, but that might be a bit unlikely. Yeah. Looking to be pretty unlikely on that. Shit. Ouch. Ouchie, the sharks. Knew they would die, though. Okay. Well, it's... fuck. Maybe we should take Centania's. Kind of high pop. But I think we... Okay, let's head back. Give me more piranha sharks. On a coral statue. So corally. After construction. Let's see. We got a lot of water. And we got to do a lot of stuff on land. Wave warriors would be pretty awesome. And we can do... Yeah, but this isn't going to really... Well, no, there's the thing with the totem, right? But Wave Warriors would be Alteration 7. It's pretty far off. So what's the most valuable now? Probably... not evocation. It might still just be conjuration. Gets us the water elementals. All that stuff. Probably just conjuration. Now, we got construction 3. So you can now forge this with 12 water gems. Thankfully, we got a... free water guy. Fields of glowing algae. Alright, so we got more sharks, got more sacreds, good. Nice. And I could take along mages, but what are they even going to cast? what would they even cast? Nothing. The answer is nothing. Oh, we did get a 2 nature guy. Holy shit. You can cast Lesser Shark Totem. You're going to equip this Cool's Trident. And now we're going to go and get our first throne. We can also probably start building temples, too. Right, so... what does that mean? Oh, shark. Was this always available to me? I don't think so, right? Okay, so it allows me to recruit Sharkkin? Yeah, it allows me to recruit Sharkkin, which are not super amazing. I mean, they're pretty cheap. You get 17 hit points, 5 protection, 9 defense, 10 MR, 14 morale, 10 speed. They have Berserker +3, so 8 protection, 6 defense. And then with Berserker, 15 attack on everything, 17 damage, 15 damage. I mean, they can do a lot of damage. And I guess, like, you can get a lot of them for a pretty low amount of money. So, sure, why not? I don't know how long it lasts. If it lasts for 1 turn, it's kind of not worth it at all. Okay, so now the sharks are going to be coming in. Yeah, okay. And we got Pliss, the insane stargazer. Pliss. Look at him. 3 fire, 3 water, 3 astral, 3 nature, 3 holy. Holy shit. What the hell? Okay, well, we're going to set you on site searching for now. He can do that thing. Now, where alteration? Yeah, Sharkkin scarification. I mean, the way this is written here, it looks like you just summon 7+ Dragon Sharkkin. The text, however, implies that you have to have Sharkkin, but I don't think that's the case. I'm actually just going to give him a few bodyguards, just in case a shark comes to bite at him. Alright, first throne battle. See how many losses we take. Well, we only lost 8 piranha sharks. Good. I mean, who's to say how many fucking afflictions we took there? Yeah, I mean, it builds up. It freaking builds up. But we got it. We'll claim it right away. Oh, great. The Throne of Misfortune. Why is it always that the first one I take? Fuck. Yeah. So, I mean, you got Baratos here. I guess we could go east. But what are the odds we're going to get through this whole area without stepping on any toes? Well, we might want to take Golfalas at some point soon. I ain't got no money. What's happening to all my money? Anyways, okay. We're getting to the point probably where I don't want to summon any more piranha sharks, because what the hell are they going to do? Oh, we found the academy underneath. Excellent. Our favorite. Biggest aquatic nation cheat code you can get. Unlimited, a free fort and lab with unlimited hydromancers. Ah, so good. So good, so good, so good. Yeah, I mean, start making them. Damn useful. Yeah, someday I'll be able to afford a temple. Trying to get money. There is a throne in the Misty Bog. I see. Again, stepping on Machaka's toes? No, he's all the way over here. So we might be able to go here, here. Here, you know, something along this line to try to get over here. I don't know. Maybe? Okay, so Conjuration 5. Now I guess we can start working on some evocation? Yeah, sure. I guess I got Voice of Tiamat, so I could be doing that. But I feel like... Yeah, I guess it's earth and air that we could find. I don't know how much air shit is down in the water, but sure. Smoldering starfish colony. We also have a lion on this throne, so that's good. That's nice. We need more, though. I think I just try to take Golfalas while we're here before he can get it. Okay, is that enough sharkkin? Should I stop making them? I mean, they are kind of eating my money a bit. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Out of the water. Out of our elements. But yeah, we want to get a coastal fort, because then at least we can start getting air mages, and we can start using all these large amounts of water gems for, say, sea trolls or winter wolves. Yes, 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 yes. Winter wolves will be nice and nice and nice. Or 3 water, 1 nature. I don't think that's doable, right? Not without some sort of empowerment or booster. Shark aspects. 3 water, 2 nature? Is that what that was? 3 water, 1 nature. Okay. So if we got a guy that got 2 water, but no, we can't get. No matter what. You would need a thistle mace and the thing. But the kidnids are pretty good, aren't they? We've used them before. Yeah, because they have awe plus 4. Right, it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know if it's better than Winter Wolves, all things considered. Winter Wolves have, well, ethereal, so there's that. They do have spirit form, so they can't be buffed with wave warriors, and that might swing the tide over. They have the cold aura 6, which is good. And they have a frost breath, but I don't think we're really cold resistant, are we? No. So yeah, maybe the kidnids are better. Okay. Alright. Let's do our first land battle. Could possibly go wrong. Found a sentient current and copper cliff. Is my commander berserk? He did. He got a fucking berserker pelt. Get that out of here. Kinda need our blessing, please. Alright, we got Golfalas. I think we try to make nice with Urmor real quick. We probably just want to get a fort going here. Alright, I'm gonna nix these for now. I didn't think this would last that long. I said it was limited. My ass is limited. Oh, there is one air per turn. Alright. Palisades. And we have Sabalba here. Okay. You want to be friends too? We'll all be friends. Very happy, like. I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, we don't need resources for shit, so it doesn't matter. Ermor accepted. Great. Found a pearl farm. And we got attacked by Oceania in the Cerulean Sea. Shit. Wow. He really did not waste much time with that one, did he? Okay. Well, I guess I gotta PD this all up now. That's nice. Thanks, pal. We also have a big-ass army I could be sending out. Maybe I should make some Ictiad lords. Alright, if you want this, man, you'll get it. That's all I can tell you. Zabalba refused for some reason. Found a deep crevice and an abyss. A lot of earth gems down here in the water. That's good. We can do stuff with earth gems, I'm sure. Yeah, until we get 4, I don't know if there's anything I can really bother to make as far as boosters or anything. So we'll need 4 or 5. Sharkkins are speed 10, so they're slightly faster. I may break them up into 2 squads. Now, if I want this to be a standalone army, I am going to have to take some priests. But thankfully, we have a fuck ton of priests. So, really, just any of these guys will do. Cast 1 blessing, then summon water power. And then water strike, I suppose. It's not phenomenal, but it's alright. The earth guy maybe could do something different. You could get summon earth power and soldiers of steel. That's something. Do have armor. Maybe use summon earth power instead. Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Well, I have a couple guys with 2 earth. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll get to this temple someday. Don't you worry about it. Oh, Zabalba's not going to like this at all, actually. Fuck, his capital's right there. Damn it. You're always going to step on toes. Two moving sandbanks. Yeah, okay. I mean, that wasn't... There wasn't much to be said about that. Urmor... Okay, so Oceania got their ass kicked by Urmor, so now that's that. Alright, so then we really need to use... We really need to push out somewhere else. So I think we're going to go south. Yeah, maybe just take Silverfang or something. We got to get some more lines on some thrones here. This is unacceptable. We need more temples. Damn it, you weren't supposed to make more of those guys. I mean, I can take this stuff, but it's hard to say. He's stepping on toes everywhere I go. We don't want no trouble. Okay, with Construction 5, then, I think we really want to just go towards Wave Warriors. So let's just try to make our way for Alteration 7. Probably something will change my mind on the way there. Yeah, so Paulo probably never accepts with me having... controlling a province next to his base, his capital. I imagine that's kind of a hard coded rule, but we'll see. Oh, we could take this. Oceania is here now, so I could dump on him and try to get over to the western side. That's not bad. Right. So we need to have one of these guys. No. Yeah? No. Shit. Because that's my only nature choice at all. So I need 3 water. So I can either empower some other asshole in nature, or we can try to get 2 separate water boosters, which I don't think is that easily done. There's the Robe of the Sea. That's +1 water. And then... shit, it's Construction 7. For these. Not the goblet, the water bracelet. The water bracelet is damn good for our entire empire. Shit. Shit. You know, I could empower this guy in water for 30 gems, but I don't know if that's really worth it. Considering how many gems we're going to have to spend to get Kidnids out. But the water bracelet is so good. Damn it. See, I knew it. I knew there'd be something else. Okay. Well, let's get a lab here. Just wait a moment. And eventually, we have a lot of earth gems. What can I do with this many earth gems? Well, if we have 3 earth with earth boots on some of these guys, and we're on land, I could start to get fall bears. Which are pretty pricey. Also just get trolls. Tell me about a troll. What is a troll got? Well, they have 35 hit points, 15 protection, 9 defense, and 10% regen. Combine that with Wave Warriors, and that's almost just like unstoppable, especially with a 34 damage length 2 Great Club. So trolls might just be better because they're cheaper and we get just as many of them. They don't have a magic attack, they're not ethereal or anything, but it's hard to say how much that'll matter. So, yeah, okay. Well, then let's have one of these guys forge himself Earth Boots and then get his ass to Mars. I mean, go Falas. You've got kind of a force there. I guess I'll sit here for a moment. Even throw some PD on it so we don't lose it. Maybe I should be friends with Baratos. Why are you old? Oh, I think there's an incident or something. Okay, so while we're refused, we got the Isle of the Sea Fathers. Our god has arrived. Excellent. And we got attacked in Nilmeria, where I lost 27 Sharkkin. Kind of painful. Now, I assume that's because they ran forward. Oh, there's cavalry. Yeah, they had to take the brunt of some archer fire and a cavalry charge. Damn Ichthus Centaurs. Damn Aphrois. I wonder what his bless is. Quickness. Oh, goody. That's not a light little bless or anything. Okay, well... we'll keep stomping his shit. Well, yeah, I mean, we don't have that many fire gems. Do have a lot of astral pearls, but it's like, what am I gonna do with astral pearls other than make shit? Cast Akashic Record? Is that what you want? That's not what you want. Astral Pearl is like the higher end shit. Oh, wait a minute. This guy can do Naiad Warriors. What am I talking about? He's got 3 water, 3 nature. Whoops. You made yourself Earth Boots. We're just gonna spend all our copious amount of gems. Just keep summoning stuff. And we have Shaddai here. You can also do death stuff, including getting a Bane Lord. You could also make golems if we get construction 6. And golems are pretty good. So I think we gotta get him to land as well. Oh, he's fucking aquatic. God, why do I keep doing this? Okay, well, that's an easy fix for him. No, it's not that easy of a fix. We have to get that stupid amulet of the fish thing. Which I think is like... It's 1 water, 1 air. Which means that I have to get the Stormcaller. Okay, well, we want those anyways. Yeah, the thing with the Winter Wolves is they're a lot cheaper than the Naiads. Yeah, alright. They're a lot cheaper. Now you're gonna be researching, buddy. Yeah, I think we should work south. Try to see what's around here and what we can take. We can just cut across here, maybe. Cut down here. Because we gotta get sites on us on more thrones. I mean, we're not doing well on that. We have this throne here. We already have 1 throne. We know this one is here. And next turn we will see where all the others are, so we might be able to make an informed decision. But for now, I think you gotta start moving south. And I think I should take some mages with me. Probably... Yeah, any of the ones that are 3 water, I suppose, will be good. Which isn't many. It's not a common thing to get. Yeah, I don't have many 2 Earths either. Shit! Alright, you're coming with... Fine. It's not great. Zavala refused again. Baratos refused. Blah, blah, blah. We attacked Fairy Forest. Lost a couple Sharkkin. Then we got attacked. Well, they went into... Baratos went in at the same time. Lost 19 more Sharkkin. But my Sacreds are doing well, at least. And then he attacked Nilmeria, and we lost it. Right, so he took that back. I'd rather he didn't have it, though. Fortunately, and I feel like Baratos is also now going to move on to it at the same time. We're going to have to fight another big... Oh, with his Sacred? Fuck that. Alright, we're holding here. I'll just bump more of that. Ah, there's one in the Sea of Plenty. Okay. We have our 4 connections if we wipe out Oceania, then. Easier said than done, but it means I don't have to go this way at all. We can just control the oceans and win. Doesn't mean if Baratos takes this, I'm cut off. What the fuck is Zabalba doing, man? They just have these insane big armies are sitting on their capital. I don't like it. Also, we could have just taken this and then this. But no matter what, I gotta go over here, right? Okay, Zabalba, blah, 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 Baratos, blah, blah, blah. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I mean, I didn't know about that. In hindsight, I mean, we don't know what's all here, but this would be a lot potentially easier. Oh my god, all the thrones are here. What the fuck? Shit. Maybe I just abandoned my war with Oceania then. Okay, we're gonna move. Probably to my own detriment with Baratos there and their sacred or their pretender. Yep. A message from Baratos. That's not good. So he lost a good amount of his forces. You know, I suppose. Okay, we lost really little. And he lost his pretender. Okay, that got taken over again. That's fine. We're gonna send a message to Oceania to be friends now. We're just gonna try to doomstack and take these 3 thrones. Which look pretty good right now. Alright, so what can I get for nature or fire? I can get summer lions. I can get forest trolls. You can even get winged monkeys. No, okay. Yeah, so I can get forest trolls at least. Which are similarly good. Okay. Let's use all our gems, man. All of them, all of them, all of them. Yeah, also get trolls. Make an amulet of the fish. Someday you'll be able to build a temple here. Someday. Ball refused, Baratos refused, and Baratos just straight up attacked me now. But he can't go in the water, so I don't give a shit. Well, I mean, he can sail, but he can't attack me in the water. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Any more mages we want to take? Yeah, we're ways off from construction 7. And it's like, what are these? Well, these guys can all cast quickness, you know? Although we didn't get quickness yet. Because that's alteration 4. But by the time I get to one of those thrones, they might be able to cast it. As for evocation, they can all cast... not much, as it turns out. So I'd be better off just having them cast slow. So yeah, let's get alteration 4. Construction 7 is a nice thought, but I need usable stuff now. Okay. And you now get this. I don't even know if I need golems, to be honest. This game might not last that much longer at this rate. We'll see. Depends if I get annihilated or not. Now, there is a problem with all this shit I'm summoning. You may have already realized it. In that most of it's not amphibious. So I either need to make a large amount of Gift of Water Breathing or start working my way through Zabalba. And I'm not that scared of Zabalba, except for his giant doom stack that he's just keeping on his fucking capital. So maybe the water breathing is easier, better, smarter, something? I don't know. Let's see. For Gift of Water Breathing, we have this. That's 150. Nature 3, Water 1. So this guy could make it. It's 150 size points, right? These things are size 3. So just Winter Wolves alone, nothing else. You could carry 50 of them. Which is a pretty good pack. I don't think you'd argue that. The Trolls, however, are size 5. So just Trolls, you could carry 30 of them. Which is also kind of respectable. So yeah, I think we want to get some Gift of Manual Water Breathing. Which, of course, cuts into my Nature Gems supply more, but it's fine. Otherwise, we got to start a war that I'd rather not start. Oceania refused. I don't know why. But you know he's going to pop up again at some point. We got Stals, the sun-dried one. 1 fire, 2 water, 3 earth, 3 death, 4 nature. Jeez, we get some crazy heroes. And he's also a level 3 priest. Good lord. Well, get to go philosopher now. Forge a second one. Yeah, I mean, by the time we roll out, that'll probably be all we have need for. Oh, shit. So these guys can do Falling Frost. Okay, so get Alteration 4, then get Evocation 5. Machaca declared war upon me. Well, it's kind of annoying. Kind of unnecessary. It's obviously going to be attacking out of here. So, shit. Can't really PD all this stuff, you know? Ain't got no money. I mean, if he takes this, whatever. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to go through the water here. Yeah, I mean, Wave Warriors, right? We're not going to get it anytime soon, especially me taking all these mages off. So all we really have is Gift of Formlessness, which we could do instead of Quickness. It's probably a better option. We have enough damage. So just having all these water mages cast Gift of Formlessness probably the way to go. And then they can all spam like Frozen Heart or something. So I don't think I really need water gems. I don't know what I would script. Well, water elementals. I suppose that's the answer. Is water elemental. Okay. Sure. Let's get some water elementals then. You. All make water lens. Okay. Oh. A lesser shark totem is awaken a shark aspect's dragon shark heritage. I didn't know that could happen. What? Shark? Oh. Oh, these... Well, I have a lot of these. Why did that just happen once now? But now they become 2 fire, 1 water, 2 earth, 3 nature, level 2 priests with animal awe 2 and fire resistant. Damn. That's pretty good. And then they could be getting those fire dragonkin things. Shit. Okay. So... yeah, we're going to take Shaddai. I don't think it stacks, though. I mean, who aren't we taking here? There's a lot. It's a damn lot, and I don't even know if I have enough wolves for this to matter. Got 30 winter wolves. A lot of trolls. 20 of those. Okay, we're gonna have to... 30 of those. Yeah. Be nicer if they stacked. Okay. We're gonna roll out. Salatine the Salted One. 2 water, 2 earth, 4 astral, 2 death, 3 nature, level 3 priest. What the? You can't do this stuff, man. Can't do this kind of shit. That's too much. That's too powerful. I mean, think of his thugging potential. Think of how many buffs he has available to him. And he's sacred. And he's level 3 priest. It's too much. Yeah, I didn't even think, like, this guy could have... Oh, my God. Temper Flesh, Quickness, Soul Vortex, Personal Regen, or Bless, Invulnerability. I mean, just a ridiculous amount of shit. Okay, so... I think we're going to take this and then this. Pangea's in here, but we know thrones are usually unguarded. Then we're going to come back in the water, go here, take this. And then see. And then see the situation. We might be able to go here, 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 or here. You know, one of these. Depends if this free. We may take this first and then have a line on this. We'll see how it goes. Definitely a trickier game than the last one. Okay, there we got another Dragon Shark aspect. Pretty damn good. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? What else am I doing with fire gems? Alright, so here we go. This is a big battle. It's not a big battle, but we gotta script everything. So... Okay, so yeah, we got that. That's fine. So let's script everything that has 2 Earth. Let's do that. That's just going to be summon Earth Power and then Soldiers of Steel twice. Then probably after that, just Earth Meld, I suppose. Pretty good. Okay, so that's going to be anyone that has 2 Earth, which I don't think is many. I guess that could also be Stahls if we wanted. Sure. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of shark shifters. A lot of sacreds. Hold and attack closest. Hold and attack rear. Trolls and the ilk are pretty slow. The wolves are pretty fast. The trolls are all 6. So trolls are going to be holding attack, and they're kind of going to be close. We want them to get hit a bit. Sharkkin, I mean, we barely have any. They're there. Winter wolves are speed 13. Don't really want them to be hit, but they are somewhat fast, so we could put them on hold and attack rear. Yeah, okay, it's all everything scripted. For that, we got the Earth Power guys, so they're going to be buffing up front here. Well, everything's going to be up front. So, let me just do all the ones that just have like 2 water or something like that. Or 3 water and 1 earth. Anyone that doesn't have 2 earth. So they're going to be doing... I didn't get Gift of Formlessness yet. Okay, well, then it's probably gonna be quickness. Quickness twice. And then water strikes, or just earth grip. Neither one's super appealing. I guess we have freeze. Oh, no, slow. That's what we wanted, yeah. Okay. That's on you. That's on you. It's on you. Surely there's one more than that. You. Okay. Then well, there's the 3 water guys with the water lens. They're just going to summon a water elemental. And then switch over to slow. Maybe cast Liquid Body on yourselves just to help out. Okay, so that's going to be... I know, it's a process. Some may call it tedious, but it is important to win. And winning is fun. People like to win. Okay. Then there's Shaddai, who has a lot of options available to him. Many, many, many options available to him. If we had Earth Gems, we could have cast Stone... Curse of Stones. I forgot that. So probably just going to be Blade Wind, right? It's pretty good. So let's do Summon Earth Power. Then we're going to do Soldier of Steel. And then probably just Blade Wind? Or you could even do Acid Rain, though. Holy shit. Alright, that's too fun. Okay, who else? We have this guy with nothing. He can do Group Bark Skin a few times on some trolls. We got 3 water with nothing. No water lens. So I guess you're part of the quickness slow squad. And then Pliss has a lot of options available to him, including pretty big fire, Phoenix power stuff. You can also get on the Group Bark Skin on the trolls. Yeah, actually, let's have you do Group Bark Skin. Oh. I mean, you could do Moss Body or Body of Theory, you know, things like that, but it's pretty small scale, and I mean, mostly you're just going to have him cast Acid Rain. Hopefully this doesn't kill a lot of us. Alright, so basically everyone else then is just going to be on this lineup here. Oh, except for the Water Elemental guys. They'll be off to the side. Okay, I have way more Water Elemental guys than that. There you go. Alright. Seems scripted enough. What could possibly go wrong? Right, so we need Alteration 5, dude, not 4. Gift of Formlessness. Then I'm also, like, 1 turn away from Falling Frost, so maybe we want that instead. I don't know. It's kind of it's all dangerous. It's all danger zone. Let's see what happens. Dunes of Death. I mean, obviously we're not going to lose. That would be ridiculous. But it's just how much do I kill myself or something like that. Okay, we didn't summon Water Elementals because it doesn't determine it to be a big enough fight. Again, I'm not quite sure how that works. A lot of slow. Wolves coming in from the rear. Falling Frost, Acid Rain. Bloodshed, Bloodshed, Bloodshed. Acid Rain on my own guys. Acid Rain on the Winter Wolves is pretty bad. Yep, we lost 6 Winter Wolves. Hopefully they'll be further in the rear on an actual battle. Okay, good news is this is still free. The bad news is it's right next to Pangea's capital. We're not at war with Pangea. He might take this throne, but he probably won't. We need some other connection. So we're just going to go this way. We're going to take this throne and then build some other connection, or hopefully. Otherwise, we'll just go to war because we got to go to war. Okay. Yeah, that was expected. Fine. I mean, eventually I was going to build a temple there. I don't never have any money, I guess. Alright, we are gonna get Gift of Formlessness now, though. Which means I gotta rescript a lot of things. And anyone that was casting Quickness is no longer gonna be casting Quickness. Gift of Formlessness. Followed by... Slow still. Yes. That was anyone that was casting Quickness, 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 Quickness. Okay. Not a whole lot of Gift of Formlessness, but it's nice. It's nice. Let's take a throne. Eventually, you will have money. Probably. Oh, yeah, research. Well, I keep going for Alteration 7, I guess. I don't think we'll ever get to Wave Warriors due to not having the gems for... Well, no, I mean, we have the Water Lens. So maybe. Still don't think we'll get to it, but let's see our second throne battle. This is what we like to see, except for the Draconians, or the Wyverns. Well, we're pretty well insulated here. For the most part. I think we might lose a mage or two. Okay, Acid Rain dropping. Winter Wolves. Doing wintry stuff. Acid Rain everywhere. We got regen, trolls. It's mostly good. Lost 1 Shark-Kin, 1 Shark Shifter, 11 Wolves. Yeah, the Wolves are just getting eviscerated by magic, because they only have 13 hit points, 0 protection. They really depend on Ethereal. So, yeah, in hindsight, probably... I mean, just Sea Trolls probably would have been better. They don't need a Gift of Water Breathing, and they're pretty beefy. Alright, I think we're pretty clear in the win here. Pretty clear. But I'm only going to be super happy if I take this before he does, because I feel like he's about to. And I could go around, but I don't know what's here. And if this is taken by something, even though I don't think it will be, and he takes this, and we're kind of in a bad position. I'm going to go ahead and just have Shaddai claim this, though. Urmor declares war. It's bad. That means I have 3 turns. Yeah, Micklin is here. So I would have been screwed if I had gone for this. Okay. Shit. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad. Because I got a pretty undefended throne here. That's my main concern. I have 3 turns. Maybe we don't even go for this. We just go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Surely I got some sort of commander here. Yep. Alright, you're gonna roll out. You. And you're gonna take a bunch of mages with you. I don't care, just bring them. They'll do something. And you're gonna get here. We're gonna take our second throne. And do a full stop on all recruitment at this point. So I'm gonna need money for PD. Alright. So his third throne. Oh, he cast Howl. Wait, automatically? Where the fuck did we get Auto Howl from? Start of Fenris's Pelt. Instant Berserk. In start of battle Howl. Good lord. Well, that's pretty handy. Good, because they're casting Swarm. So we'll counter that with Wolves. Yeah, good. Alright, 1 Sharkkin, 3 more Winter Wolves. Otherwise, just ran them the fuck over. Sacreds are too good. Okay. 2 more turns. Fuck it. Shaddai's gonna go in our wake and just claim. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna be waiting there a long time, because money has to go elsewhere now. Just can't lose that. Units have gotten younger. You're going to claim. And we're going to move on the last throne. War is about to start. And we're kind of a turn away from arriving there with this army. But he's not really in a position to take this much PD. So I think we got this. Alright. Last throne. In the caves. And I have no dark vision. But it does not look to be a very tough throne. Especially with multiple water elementals and dropping acid very inaccurately due to the darkness. There you go. I mean, we just have too many numbers of too many really tanky, healthy sacreds. You can't do anything about that. Alright. 5 more Sharkkin, 2 more Winter Wolves. We lost like what, 1 sacred throughout all that? Crazy. We didn't even lose any mages. That was the most surprising thing. Alright, and I don't know. Just search here. And you will claim. And search. And you're moving in. And he's not even in position to take it. So Bob's your uncle. But Pangea could declare a very sudden strike. If he was an asshole. But I think we'll see the word victory on my screen. Yeah, boy. Okay. Well, definitely a bit more trickier and more involved than the early A game we just did. Mostly due to the map selection and having a second water nation. But again, it's like everything is doable. Everything is good. Feels nice to get a string of wins here after some of our big failures. Yeah, this is a good map. I do like this map. The only thing I wish is that the rivers connected. And yeah, I guess I could go in and edit it and make him connected and just draw a line from this to this. You know, and draw a line from this to this. And from this to this. And you could even draw a line from like this to this, I suppose, but that might be a little much. But yeah, just a few connections. If I knew how to edit maps, I would. But when I tried it, I couldn't like find any of the maps, and I don't know. I might, but then it's like I might. Because I do want to edit that Warhammer map to just add like a couple land connections to the center island. And I'd probably edit this one and Riverlands to make the water connections. But I play Aquatic Nations so rarely, it's hard to say. But it also, you know, this adds this interesting dynamic of we have this limited amount of water. We want to get back in the water, but we got to step over the land to get there. It's like you're at a water park, and you want to go from the lazy river to like the diving pool or whatever, and you just gotta run across the concrete. Anyways, so EA Lentia. I think it's fun. This is another one from that Enraged Eggplant that we looked at the Warlock faction, Dungeon of the Warlocks or whatever. Again, it's like it's not super complicated. You know, it's not like crazy involved. You know, like on the scale of Warhammer mods or Aria or something where it's just mechanics on mechanics or anything. But it's just like you'd kind of just wouldn't be shocked to see this in a vanilla nation. If Illwinter made a Ictiid nation, like this isn't that ridiculous. I do think the heroes are overtuned. Do you think that? I think the mechanic with the Lesser Shark Totem, you said this will only last for a limited time. It's been like 40 turns. So if it is actually a limited time, it should be shorter. I think there is no time limit, and I think there should be. But I do think it's a fun mechanic where it allows you to recruit a new type of unit and also converts some of your mages that are kind of useless. Like these, not the fish shot. Well, no, I guess they're not useless. The ones that converts are the shark aspects. They're relatively useless. You know, some of them are 2 water. I feel like I took all of them. I think I took all of them or something. Do I have any of those here? I think they all got converted. I stopped making them, though. Yeah, I kind of stopped making them because they're not really that good normally. But having this as like a temporary thing that converts them into like a much more usable dragon shark aspect, I do think these are also a little overtuned. Like, I get you, like, they're awakened their dormant fire magic affinity. I think that's good. Why the fuck do they get 2 earth as well? And their nature goes up to like 3. That's too much. They should have 1 water, 1 nature. Because, you know, the other guys are going to have like kind of a mix or something like that. Maybe 1 water, 1 nature, and 2 fire. And so then this is like your big fire thing. And then you're like, okay, now I can keep making these shark aspects that are kind of useless somewhat. But then I keep putting up the shark totem. And that converts them into my fire mages, and then we get a lot of fire magic. And I think that's good. So there's just some overtuned parts of the magic system that don't need to be that powerful. But aside from that, like, yeah, it was fun. I think we have like some good aquatic supremacy with the sharks, sacred sharks that you can just spam. And then your actual sacreds are pretty nice. With specific blesses. You know, the rest of the roster obviously is kind of yeah, you know. But that goes for a lot of nations. I'm not going to hold that against him. Other people might find more use out of things like this than I do. And I think, you know, if you're like completely anti-sacred, doing fish guards with Totemis or the Sharkkin, it's not a bad idea, but you do get access to a lot of gems down in the underwater sections. You get a lot of summons. I mean, what do we have here? Look at all our summons. Look at this. We have like what? Like 50. We have 50 sea trolls here, and then the Dragonkin. And I don't even know. 112 of these things. Dragon Sharkkin. And they're not like phenomenal or anything. They're not sacred, but they can do a lot of damage. With 17 hit points and 11 protection after Berserker. So, yeah, I mean, very plentiful. So, kind of a summon nation, really. And I always say, like, if you're not impressed with your units, look to the summons. But our sacreds were also just really good with our bless, so it worked out well. Undying Enchanted Blood continues to be solid. I'm not sure how much use we got out of solar weapons. It's hard to, you know, I have to look at all the numbers, but I would imagine it did all right. Yeah, so pretty good. Another kind of relatively fun, relatively balanced nation from Enraged Eggplant. So I'm pleased with these. But that's going to do it for today. Nice, neat, and with a bow on it. My name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. And I'll see you fine folks next time.